that they didn't understand how to do those type of problems. That's what I'll be doing with this, and I'll be clearing every doubt. Like if the students who have DM'd me, okay, all of the doubts I'll be clearing one by one, chapter wise. Because if I start haphazardly, then we won't have a rhythm. Okay. Any doubt? If you have any doubt in a chapter, specific chapter, okay, DM me. You guys know my number. Okay, and I'll try to do it chapter by chapter. Okay. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, we'll start with direction. This is a relatively easy chapter. It's purely based on logic. Okay, so in directions, there are 4 main directions: east, west, north, south, which you guys all know. Okay, the diagram, whenever you're facing the screen or paper, wherever it is, okay, this is the diagram to draw, the first one. Okay, east will be to your right, west will be to your left, north up, south below. Okay, wherever you're sitting, this is the diagram to be drawn on the paper, wherever it is. Okay, now these are the main 4 directions, but there are again sub directions called cardinal directions, which are derived from being in the middle of 2 directions. For example, between north and east, there's northeast. Between north and west, there's northwest. Between south and west, there's southwest. In south and east, there's southeast. So there are total, all directions, there are 8. Okay, where 4 main directions are there, 4 sub directions or cardinal directions. Okay. Shadow. I think this was the problem with the student who asked, and I think this is the main problem with anybody who will be trying this kind of problems. Otherwise, it's easy. Okay. Shadow directions. Why shadow directions are important? They'll give you a question of based on their shadow and ask you which direction they're facing, or a little more complicated. Okay. So shadow directions in the morning. In the morning, what happens? Sun is in the east. Okay. So if a person is facing the sun, then the shadow will be towards his back or in the west, obviously. Okay, you can just imagine it. You suppose the sun is there and you are facing the sun, your shadow will be obviously behind you or to the west. If a person is facing towards south, okay, then the shadow will be towards his right. Now remember, sun is in the east. Okay, sun is in the east and the person is facing the south. Facing south, remember, facing south means your face is towards that direction, not where you're meaning where you're going. Okay, so if you're standing this way, your direction, your shadow will be in this direction, correct? So if you're facing south, you're just imagine, okay, you're facing the S, your direction of sun rising will be towards your left, and your shadow will be towards your east. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
If anybody is not understanding, please ask. If a person facing towards,
Ma'am,
yeah,
can you tell me from the first point? I didn't get it.
okay, the shadow you're asking, right? Shadow, right? Or the beginning say?
No, ma'am, from the shadow.
Okay. So if a person is facing the sun, okay, that means they're facing east, obviously, in the morning. This is for the morning only. So they're facing east. Okay. So obviously their shadow will be on the back. Behind them, the shadow will fall in the morning. So if they're facing east, facing the E, the shadow will be behind. So it will be facing the west. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, they're facing south, facing the letter S, just focus on the letter S. They're facing the letter S, then that means sun is in the east, which is to that left. Person who is facing the south, his left ki taraf se, the sun will be rising. So his shadow will be opposite to that, obviously. So it will be towards west or his right. Okay. So if the person is facing west, okay, meaning opposite of the sun, What way? Where will his shadow be?
West.
Towards west, correct. He's facing opposite to the sun. Okay, so पीछे से light आएगी तो आगे से your shadow will be from front. So your shadow will be in front of you, again facing west, as you said. Okay, if a person is facing north, then where his shadow will be? This north and south ka this one will be exactly opposite. Okay, south में, yes, it will be following west. When you are facing south, your shadow will be towards your right. When you're facing north, your shadow will be towards your left. Okay, you don't need to by heart these. This is just so that you can imagine it well. And when problem starts, this is just like this one, muscle memory. If you remember it once, if you understand it once, you'll remember it again. Okay. Now for the sunset or evening time. What about noon time?
Sun sets in west.
At noon. Noon means at 12
Middle, ma'am.
Top.
Yeah. Yes, sun will be on the top. So where will your shadow be?
Below
0 D.
us.
Yes, below you, or essentially no shadow will be there, which you can decide
Very
based on the direction. Very small shadow part of yours will be there. Okay. If a person is facing the sun, if a person is facing the sun, where is the sun in this case? Towards the west. Okay, the shadow will be towards his back or in the east. This is exactly opposite to the morning this one conditions. So if he's facing west, sun will be here, so your shadow will be behind you. Okay, just imagine a light falling on you from in front, so your shadow will be back. If a person is facing north, then where his shadow will be?
East.
Towards his right. Yes, towards east.
east.
Correct. Also, pay attention to the right and left part of the person. That will be helpful because they will ask questions like this. If a person is facing towards the east, then his shadow will fall in front of him, obviously, as it was before. Yes, in front of him. Because sun is on the back, पीछे से light आ रही है तो आगे से shadow. If a person faces towards the south, then his shadow will be towards his left or east. Okay, no problem in this. Okay. At 12 noon, the rays of the sun are vertically downwards, hence there will be no shadow, or I can say, hence there will be no discernible shadow. Okay, meaning you cannot make it out. Okay, see, Suresh is starting from his house. Okay, he's going from his house, goes 4 kilometers in the east. In the east means what?
Sun rises.
Yeah, I don't think here it will be necessary. Shadow, this is not a shadow question, just a direction question. Okay. So he goes 4 kilometers towards the east. Then he goes to his right, meaning which direction?
South.
South. And then he goes 3 kilometers. That distance is 3 kilometers. What minimum distance will be covered by him to come back to his house? Meaning he has gone 4 kilometers here, then 3 kilometers here. Okay. From the point where he has stopped to the starting point, they're asking
7.
7. Oh, that's the correct. 4 plus 3 would be 7. But they have asked what is the minimum distance?
5.
5. Yes, 5 is correct. What do you have? This is a
Straight line.
theorem. A triangle will be there. Yeah. So he's going towards east, straight line, 4 kilometers, then goes to his right. His right means, again, you have to stand behind the person to see which direction is going. Here, his right will become R below, towards south. Okay. They're saying what is the minimum distance covered, meaning he doesn't have to trace all of it. He just has to cover the starting point and end point. It's 4 here, 3 here. It's a right angle triangle. Then it will be square root of 4 square plus 3 square, which is 5 kilometers. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. A man walks 5 kilometers towards south and then turns to his right. After walking 3 kilometers, he turns to the left and walks 5 kilometers. Now, in which direction is he from the starting place? Try south.
Facing southward.
Okay. Anybody else?
North, ma'am.
North. Okay. Just try to trace this one question.
South.
South itself.
South, it's a
South.
Okay. Now, see, what is the
I
question?
guess it will be southwest.
Which direction is he from the starting place? Okay. So you guys are correct that he'll be facing south. But that is not the whole answer. Okay. See here, a man walks 5 kilometers towards south. Okay. Then turns right, walking 3 kilometers. Then he again turns left for a second downward and walks 5 kilometers. Okay. He is actually facing south, but the question is which direction is he facing from the starting place with reference to the starting place there. So this one,
North will be answer.
the this direction, okay, this place it here, okay, because they have asked from which direction is he from the starting place. This place it here from the center. Now which direction is he with reference to the starting point? If I draw this one here, okay, this will be east.
Ma'am,
This
the
will be south.
diagram is not visible.
Oh, sorry. Okay, this one, this northwest diagram is a basic diagram. Draw it here, okay, in the middle. Now he is facing south when starting he does it. Okay, with reference to this point, where is he now? At D. This is south. This is west.
Southwest.
Southwest. Yes. So whenever they ask in which direction is he from the starting place, that part is there. That I'm always place the northwest, east, west, north, south. This one here, and then see where it is showing exactly where it is showing. Okay, so it was exactly here. This was exactly here. Then we would say south, but it is between west and south from the starting place. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody has any doubt? Okay. A walked 20 meters towards north. Then he turned right and walks 30 meters. Then he turns right and walks 35 meters. Then he turns left and walks 15 meters. Finally, he turns left and walks 15 meters. The question is in which direction and how many meters is he from the starting point? Try this. 45 meter. Pritisha got.
Ma'am, at east end, 45 meters.
Correct. Exactly correct.
From 45 meters.
Correct. And in which direction?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay.
East.
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 Hmm.
Yep.
East,
Northeast.
ma'am.
Here distance also matters. That's how you get the direction. Okay, see. He walks 20 meters towards north. Okay. Suppose A is the starting point, 20 meters towards north. Then he turns right. Okay, turns right, then walks 30 meters. Then he turns right and walks 35 meters. Again turns right. If he's C mein, he's facing this side. So his right would be downwards. 35 meters. Then he turns left. His left would be again towards east, 15 meters. Then he again turns left. He's facing E, the letter E here. Okay, so again eastwards. Then he turns left. So his left would be upwards and walks 15 meters. Now, the scale here, when you're drawing this question, okay, scale is very important because that is how you will find the direction when they have specifically asked from the starting point. Okay. So this is 20, this is 20, this is 30. 30, so it doesn't matter right now. Okay, 35 is there. 35 would be a little less than half, double of this, correct? AB, what AB's distance is there, no? A little less than double of it. So C till A will be 20, then 15 more, okay? Then 15 is there, here it is 15. So you have to know, here it is 15, that's why F will come exactly at A. But if it is not 15, suppose it's 20, it will be above, and you have to know, if it is 20, you have to write it here, then the direction would be different. Understanding what I'm saying? No?
Yes.
Okay. Again, these questions are not very difficult, but due to silly mistakes like these, you may lose marks, and hardbody may, if you're in a hurry. Sometimes that happens. So pay attention. So F is exactly at on par, means in a straight line, A and F fall. Okay. So what is the question? In which direction and how many meters is he from the starting point? A to F, shortest distance would be 30 plus 15. So it would be 45. Then direction is east. Okay, I hope there's no doubt in this. Any doubt? All right. Try this question. Starting from the point X, B walked 15 meters towards west. He turned left, walked 20 meters. West. He then turned left and walked 15 meters. Then turned right and walked 12 meters. How far and in which direction is he from X?
32 meter south.
32
32 meters in
south.
south. 8 meters south.
8 meters. Okay. Anybody else? Any other answer? I'm hearing more 32. Yes, it's 32 meters south. Okay. Starting from X, B walked 15 meters towards towards west, sorry. Okay, X is a starting point. He walks 15 meters towards the west. Then he turned left and walked 20 meters. Left means here it will be downwards 20 meters. Then he turned left again. If he's facing south, his left would be this side. Then 15 meters here. After this, he turned right again. Okay, facing again, let us see if he's facing. His right would be downwards and walked 12 meters. How far and in which direction is he from X? So what is the shortest distance? this. Instead of, working like a U shape, a straight line would be shortest. So 20 plus 12 to D will be your total distance, the shortest distance, 22 meters. And in which direction? Exactly below south. Okay. Again, it's 15 and 15. That's why it's on the same length. Okay. I hope there's no doubt. Any doubt? All right. Try this.
Two.
2. How far did she
Two.
write? Just the distance. Okay. So the woman writes northward. Okay, northward. Then turned left and rode 1 kilometer. One more thing, they have not mentioned ki how much distance she's riding northward. Okay, so AB distance is not mentioned. Then turned left and rode 1 kilometer. Then again turned left. So if she's facing this direction, her left would be downwards. And she rode 2 kilometers. Okay. She found, sorry, herself 1 kilometer west of her south starting point. Okay, she found herself 1 kilometer west from her starting point. So starting point is here, 1 kilometer west. This is 1 kilometer, and they're saying exactly west. That means AB distance is 2 kilometers. How far did she ride northward initially? So 2 kilometers. Okay, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Try sixth one.
Ma'am?
Hmm?
Ma'am, when she's taking the second turn and the third turn, so at that time, do we have to consider the ideal north, south, east, west, or we have to consider the way she's facing after the first turn?
Okay, but the man walks 2 kilometers towards north, then he turns east. No, generic.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. See, a man walks 2 kilometers towards north, upwards, okay, 2 kilometers. Then he turns east and walks 10 kilometers. East is your towards your right, okay, 10 kilometers here. Then he turns north and walks 3 kilometers, okay, upwards, okay, upward 3 kilometers. Then again he turns east and walks 2 kilometers. So this is the trajectory. How far is he from the starting point? Okay. Now, starting point is here, end point is here. What do you think will be happening? See, the shortest distance would be just joining A and E, correct? In a straight line. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So shortest distance would be just joining A and E. Okay.
30.
Now, if you join A and E, 13 is correct. There is no exact proper length which you'll get. Okay. So how do you calculate? A and E, draw a line, then draw a perpendicular from E, a straight line. Okay. So AE, suppose name it O. Okay. This will be a right angle triangle, AE and O. This is a right angle triangle. This distance, what will be this distance? 10 plus 2. Correct? This 10 plus 2. Then this distance would be 3 plus 2, 5. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just a second. BCE, you're saying. BCE. Okay. That would be how long? Not audible. The short distance AE is what you have to calculate. Okay, for that AOE. Okay, this distance is this distance plus this distance, correct? BC plus BA. This is 3, this is 2. So this one will be 5 and this one will be 10 plus 2. So this will be 12. It's a Pythagoras theorem question. So distance required, which is AE, will be under root 5 square plus 12 square, which is 13 kilometer. 25 plus 144, 169, 30. Okay, any doubt?
No.
If anybody has any doubt, please ask. Okay, don't hesitate. Try this question.
North. North.
North. Yes, north would be correct. Others?
She'll be at the same point from where she started.
She is? Okay. No. I don't think so. Okay, just see. North, yes. Okay, one morning, Sujata started to walk towards the sun. Okay, east is here. East is this side. Okay. Towards the sun means towards east, morning. Okay, so she's walking like this. Then after covering some distance, she turned to right. Right means downwards, okay, towards south. Then again, after walking some distance, she again turns right. Okay, this time towards west. Then after that, she again turns right. So that would be upward, northward. So she is facing north direction, facing. Okay, if you just see here, you superimpose also, you'll see she's facing north direction. Okay, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
One morning after sunrise, Suresh was standing facing a pole. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his right. Just right. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his right. So, in which direction was he facing?
South.
South. Yes, south would be correct. So, yes, south is correct. Yashasvi, Srinidhi, both of you correct. Okay, so he's facing a pole, and the pole's shadow will be towards his right. Okay, so obviously, if it is falling towards the right, that means sun is towards his left. Correct? Sun is towards left, that means east is towards left. Okay, so sun is towards his left is towards east and his right is towards west. Okay, so if you imagine the person is facing this side, correct? His left would be towards east, his right would be the shadow of the pole, and he's facing the pole. That means he's facing the south direction. Okay, any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Huh? Sorry, can you?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. No doubt.
No doubt. Okay. Oh, wait, just a second. Oh, exam has been postponed, hasn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you guys think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Ma'am, what is the new date?
They're saying July
11th.
Yeah, July 11th. I don't know. Have they said it is tentative? Shall be now held, no, not tentative. Sure. 2 months, you guys.
Bad thing, ma'am.
Bad thing, no? Even I feel that. Because as you keep studying, no, there is no limit to the syllabus. So you start thinking of more things to study, you'll start panicking more. If it was on June 12th, as it was supposed to be, you would have finished it. Oh yeah, postponement date. Are there anybody? Is there anybody who's happy with that the exam is postponed? No. Okay, nice. Okay, so one more thing about this one. Okay, we'll discuss that later. A man is facing northwest. Okay, he turned 90 degrees in clockwise direction and then 180 degree in anti-clockwise direction, and then another 90 degrees in the same direction. Which direction is he facing now? Do you guys want to try this?
Southwest.
Southwest.
Southeast. Southeast.
East.
Southeast.
Okay. This is also a type of direction sense person. It's very fun actually. Okay, so the person is facing northwest in this direction. Northwest is here, no? Here, this direction. He turns 90 degrees clockwise. Clockwise would be this way. He turns 90 degrees here. So he'll be facing now northeast, right? If you follow this, if you just pay attention to this as well, you'll understand. So 90 degrees clockwise direction, he's facing northeast direction. Then he turns 180 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. 180 degrees means what? Exactly turning around. So from here to here, anti-clockwise, no? So this direction. Now he's facing southwest. Correct? He's facing southwest. And then another 90 degrees in the same direction. So the same means anti-clockwise direction. From here to another 90 degrees. Anti-clockwise is like this. Like this. Okay. So now he's facing southeast. Understood? Anybody who didn't understand? All right. Try this question.
Is it south?
South, okay. Anybody else? Answers? North. Chaipan got north. South, okay. Others? South. Ignition, Srimati, Pritisha. Okay. So the question is, Amit started walking, positioning his back towards the sun. Okay. After some time, he turned left, back towards the sun. Okay. Towards left, then right, then left again. Okay. So is there mentioned anywhere whether it is morning or evening? No, they have not mentioned anywhere whether it is a morning or an evening. So your answer could go two ways. See, in the morning, okay, where sun is in the east, his back is towards the sun means he is walking towards west. After some time he turns left, downwards, southwards. Then he turns right. He is facing the letter C, downward. So his right would be this direction. He's turned right, then again turned left. So now he's facing south. This is in the morning only. In the evening, his back is towards the sun, meaning is the sun is in the west. He is walking towards east. Okay. Then he turns left. His left would be this direction, upwards. Then he turns right. His right would be here in the east. Then again leftwards. So he's facing north. So there are two scenarios here to consider. The options will be somewhat like this. Okay.
And we will not consider noon time.
I told no, because the shadow is minimal. That would be, and it won't point in any direction. So no shadow you can see. North or south? North, south, data inadequate. Essentially, it is data inadequate, but besides the condition not being given, your answers will be only north or south. No other answer you'll get. This would be the correct answer. Okay. Not just getting the answer, you should know that it should be the correct answer out of the options given. Okay. Any doubt? Try this. It's a mixture of both type of questions. Was that 5 kilometers?
Yeah.
Yes. That's correct.
Ma'am, won't it be 3 kilometers?
3 kilometers. Okay. 1 kilometer towards south, then 90-degree anti-clockwise. Okay. Then walk 2 kilometers. Walk 2 kilometers. Then he turns to his left. Then he turns to his left. Walks 1 kilometer. Then he turns to his right. Walks 2 kilometers. Which he turns again 90-degree anti-clockwise. Walks 3 kilometers. How far is he from the starting point? 5 kilometers would be correct. Okay. Now, if he's walking 1 kilometer towards south direction, okay, then he turns 90-degree anti-clockwise. Which direction will he be walking towards for the 2 kilometers?
Left.
Left. To his left, correct? East. Then 2 kilometers. Then he turns left again. When he turns left again, which direction is he facing?
South.
South?
North.
North. Upwards. Then walks 1 kilometer. So this 1 kilometer, this 1 kilometer on par. Then he turns to his right. Then it will be east. Walks 2 kilometers again. After which he turns 90-degree anti-clockwise again. Which direction is he facing now? If he's turning anti-clockwise 90-degree? North again. 3 kilometers.
North.
Correct. 3 kilometers. Yes. 3, 4, 3. It is 5 kilometers. It would be a right angle triangle. Correct?
Mom, screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible, sorry. Just a second. Just a second, okay? The distance, shortest distance would be something like this. Square root of 4 square plus 3 square, which is 5 kilometers. Okay. Next, try this question. Not try this.
Southeast.
Southeast. Okay. Anybody else? Southeast, maybe. Southeast Meghna.
Southeast.
Yes. Southeast is correct. So if south, so normal, this one is north, east,
Southeast.
west, and south. Okay. So if southeast becomes northeast, southeast becomes northeast, then northeast becomes west, meaning it is moving. Shall I say northeast?
90 plus 45.
90 plus 40. Yeah. What will west be? Okay, west would be in this direction. It will be in this direction, but from the moved this one, what you have to do is again superimpose the normal this one to one which is different. Okay, southeast becomes north, and this one becomes southeast. 135 degree it is moving clockwise, anti-clockwise. This comes here. Okay, so 135 degrees. This will be 90. This one. This will be southeast. This will be here. Okay, southeast is the answer. Any doubt?
No.
This is a generic question, a very good question. Try. Okay. Try this.
West.
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 Yes. West is correct. Okay. See, Abhishek puts his timepiece on the table in such a way that 6 p.m. our hand points towards north. Okay, so normal clock would be pitches southwards. Our hand would be on the southwards direction. Okay, he puts it such a way that meaning ulta he puts. Okay, the 6 p.m. our hand points towards north. Correct, upwards. In which direction will the minute hand be if it is at if it is 9:15 p.m. Okay, so normal clock would be downwards. Okay, so southwards. So ulta he has kept. That means 6 is up. Okay, because clock will move, not the direction. So same if you rotate the hour hand and minute hand. Okay, 9:15 would be like this. Hour hand would be pointing towards 9. Minute hand would be pointing towards 3. So they've asked for the minute hand. Minute hand would be in this direction, which is west. So west is the answer. Okay, any doubt? Try this. I know we have not done problem like this, but I want you guys to try it. Then I'll take.
Ma'am, southwest.
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 Southwest. Okay. One evening before sunset, okay, sun is towards west. Rekha and Hema are talking to each other face to face. If Hema's shadow is exactly to the right of Hema, her itself. Okay. My standing, it's towards the right, west, east.
So it make it horizontally or vertically?
Sorry, what? I didn't understand. What horizontally, what vertically?
Like face to face, ma'am.
Wherever they're standing, okay, the direction would be the same. If they're facing each other, okay. See here. You can do it in horizontally also. It will be the same, but try doing it this way because I'll tell you what. See, evening before sunset means sun is in the west, correct? So they're talking talking to each other. If Hema's shadow is exactly to the right of Hema, so Hema is standing. Imagine you are Hema, okay, and to your right, the shadow is there. And obviously, if your shadow is towards the right, sun is towards the left, correct? If sun is towards your left, that means that is a west direction, and your shadow is towards east. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
So sun is towards the west, your left, and your shadow is towards east. Someone is talking to you face to face. Okay, so which direction will you be facing? Just observe this one. North. Correct. So the person opposite to you will be facing south. Okay. In these type of cases, since they're talking face to face, Rekha is not here and she is not here. If you're talking face to face, so it will be exactly south. Did you guys understand this? Always, whenever they give you a shadow of a certain person, imagine you are that person, okay, and you're standing in the certain circumstances which they are standing in. Okay, so imagine you are Hema, and towards your right, your shadow is there. So the sun will be towards your left, and since it is before sunset, it is west. Sun will be towards west. So towards your left, sun is there, and you are facing north. So the person facing you will be facing the opposite direction, which will be south. Any doubt? Please, if you have any doubt, just tell me, okay? Don't keep the doubt in mind.
Ma'am, the answer is south, right?
Yes, south is the answer. They have asked which direction is Rekha facing. Rekha is facing south.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear, no doubt. Sun would be northwest. Why would be northwest? No, just here. Okay, don't overcomplicate this by thinking about northwest and northeast. In this case, just imagine, because if see, sun is anywhere other than this part, exactly beside her. Okay, beside Hema. If sun is anywhere beside Hema, it would be, suppose, as Shivang asked, northwest. If it is in northwest, then shadow will be here, southeast. Okay, that would be complicated. They're saying exactly towards right. That means sun is exactly here. Okay. Understood? Sure.
No doubt.
Okay. Similar question, right? Oh, this is Sujata ka. I think we have done this before, haven't we? Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Yes.
Okay.
North.
Yeah, we have done this. Don't worry. Leave it. Okay, try this question. One evening, Ram and Mohan were talking to each other face to face. The shadow of Mohan was exactly to the right of Mohan. Then which direction was Ram facing? That is
Same.
same. Won't say I was again.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, same.
Yes, ma'am, same.
True. Good. So you guys have understood the questions, right? Like how to solve it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody who hasn't, please now you ask or somewhere else also you ask. It's fine. It's just yes, same condition, so same answer. Try this. This is different, right?
North.
North. Okay. North. If you guys are.
North.
North. Yeah, sure. Okay. North is correct. So at sunrise, Rohit and Mohit are having a conversation standing in front of each other. At sunrise means sun is in the east. Okay. So the shadow of Mohit is formed towards the right hand of Rohit. Sun is here towards the east, this direction. Okay. So the shadow of Mohit is towards the right of Rohit. Okay. So Rohit is standing here. To his right is there. So he's facing and he's having a face-to-face conversation, right? He's facing Mohit. So if Rohit is facing southwards, Mohit is facing northwards. Okay. Understood? Okay. This is the last question we'll do. Try
Ma'am,
this.
initially we have to consider like arbitrarily, no? Where is Rohit and where is Mohit?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Try this. This is a little interesting question. Different type of question.
Second.
Second one. Second one. Okay. Wait. Again, pay attention. In which directions are the airplanes? A, B, D, C, respectively flying. A, B, D, C.
Second, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, see here. Option 3. Yes, option 3 is correct. Third one is correct. Okay. Even without this one. Okay, let's see the question when you read it. AD are flying with each other, BC are flying with each other. Okay, so AD and BC, AB, DC, AB set and DC set will be the same directions. AB if it is north-south, DC also will be north-south, correct? Because A and D are flying in the same direction, B and C are flying in the same direction, right? Understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
AD fly towards right, and then BC fly towards left. BC fly towards left after that, AD fly towards their left also. So they are flying in sets, A and D, B and C. A and D are flying in one way, B and C are flying in the different way, both of them same. So if A and D are same, B and C are same, then the set will be repeated. The first option, north, south, east, west, they are all different, which is wrong. Second, east, west, if it is east, west, it should be east, west only, correct? Third set is like that, east, west, east, west. South, north, north, south, again it is opposite. Even without drawing, you can get the answer as 3. Okay, but observe the drawing. After flying A, B, C, D are flying towards east in this direction. Then after flying 125 kilometers, planes A and D flew towards right. After flying 125 kilometers, it flew towards their right, which should be northwards. While planes B and C flew towards left. Okay, don't worry about the distance because this is just to show. Okay, B and C flew towards left, meaning upwards, north. After 115 kilometers, B and C flew towards their left, meaning towards west. And A and D flew towards their left. Their left would be the opposite of yours. Here, it is right. In which direction are the airplanes A, B, D, C flowing right now, respectively? A is towards east, B is towards west, D is towards east, B is towards west. Option 3. Okay. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, the one before I explained this, I mentioned ki why it is the third one is the correct answer. Keep that in mind because the what is it? The time which it takes you to draw this, you can save it and use it somewhere else if you see the trick. Okay. I hope there's no doubt. So we are finished with the class.